Fight with me, my cherished companions. I'm once again in the car park and about to drive away. You and I, and you will listen, and I'll speak about video game culture. Now, in my first two videos, I did not do justice to the topic with which I wish to start this ongoing series, which is, of course, many of you know, if you have stuck with me, will know. It is the history of the delivery of digital media, and how that has shaped me as a person and as a gamer, and how it has shaped the gaming community. So I will freely admit that I have not done justice to this subject. Unfortunately, my drives are not always long enough. And of course, there was an unfortunate incident when my battery on the phone ran out. So today, let us try again. And you are here with me. I hope you are enjoying yourself. And I'm here with you. And I am certainly enjoying myself. I would like to start, before we get into digital media, I must apologize. I had, unfortunately, in my first video, I made reference to disabled people. And I have obviously attracted some negative publicity from a good deal of online disabled provocateurs, rights campaigners, I suppose you could call, yes, disabled rights campaigners who are unhappy with the ways that I spoke. Unfortunately, so I do not really feel that I can apologize, because I am not sure what I need to apologize for. It was certainly not my intention to upset anyone or offend anyone. And I've watched the video back and listened to myself, and I'm satisfied that I really did not say anything offensive. So I do not understand where the people are coming from. So yes, if one of you, or perhaps the 56 of you who have PM'd me on this subject, could take the time to point out to me what exactly it was that was so upsetting, then I can actually apologize for that, assuming that I agree that you are standing on firm ground with your upset. Well, I think we've put that subject to bed for now. Yes, the whole thing has made me feel very uncomfortable. You try to do something good for someone, you know? I want to be inclusive. I want to reach out to people. Not shut people off, but reach out. And, I gotten a lot of criticism for this. It puts me in mind of the other day. It is an Olympic year. The other day was not an Olympic year. The other day was a Saturday. But it is an Olympic year, 2016. And I was watching a gold medal ceremony. Well, it was all three of the colors were featured, and it was a medal ceremony for soaring. I forget how many people were on the team. It was a men soaring, and the British had won the gold, the Germans had won the silver. I cannot remember who had won the bronze, but it was ethnically it was the same group of people. I don't wish to be overly negative, but I mean, does anyone really remember who wins the bronze in these events? It's nice for them, I suppose. They have come all this way and practiced for so many years and dedicated themselves. And third best in the world is pretty good, I think, but not good enough to get your name known in households. So anyway, the point I wanted to make, and the way this ties in to disabled rights activists and inclusivity, is I was watching it. I saw sea groups of men, all appearing the same to me. These were white men in the 20s, burly, broad-shouldered, firm chins, many of them unshaven, and they each sang the national anthems in the language, and they received their medals, and what I consider as a very odd-looking sculpture that the Olympic Committee are giving out to all the medal-winning competitors in this for this event. But anyway, that is off the point. So they're all, racially there was no diversity at all. We are watching 3 nations represented, and they are all the same ethnic heritage. And I thought to myself, what are nations for? I'm watching this group of men. They could all be the same, but they born in different places and they speak different languages. Are they truly representative of the nations that have sponsored them for this? I doubt it. Rather than watching Great Britain win the gold and Germany win the silver, what I'm really watching is one rowing club beat another. Good for them. I don't wish at all to deride the incredible achievement as athletes, but it made me think, where are the people of color? Where are the people of color? Because in many other branches of athletics, people of color excel. I think, of course, of Moffat and Eugene Bolt. The people of color excel as athletes in so many places, winning so many medals and championships of so many professional sports, like for example soccer. There are many people of color, and it got me to wondering: is rowing a deeply racist sport? Are the rowing clubs places where the white supremacy groups have an underground network? Are the rowing clubs deliberately discouraging applicants and membership for people from different ethnic backgrounds? This has truly disturbed me. And I considered this further. I thought, what is another sport where I have never seen a person of color make incredible achievements, and that is cycling. And I thought to myself, of all the times that I have seen footage of cycling races, I've never seen a person of color really standing out as a world-renowned athlete in this field. And it made me think, firstly, of course, are the cycling clubs, of which there are so many, are the cycling clubs also a hotbed of racism? And then I realized, and this is speculation on my part, of course. I don't not wish to think that the following is factual. It may well be factual in point of fact, but it is speculation on my part. I have no evidence, I have done no research, but here goes. I'll speculate away with that warning in the front of your mind. I have never liked Bradley Wiggins. Do you know what I mean? When I see him and I hear his voice, or I just see his face on the front cover of his biography in a shop window, I think that man is repellent to me. This person is repugnant to me. There's nothing about the world-class cyclist Bradley Wiggins that compels me to like him. And I thought, on some subconscious primal level, am I so disgusted by Bradley Wiggins because he is a racist? I'll just let my words sink in for a moment. Is Bradley Wiggins a racist? And this is why people like myself find him repugnant. Now I don't know, I cannot prove either way, but if you know, perhaps you are a member of a cycling club, you have been cycling for years, and initially you was delighted at the newfound popularity of cycling in recent years, and you enjoyed being at a busy club and cycling in a herd two abreast on country roads at the weekend. But gradually, as the spectre of fascism and white supremacy has started to dominate your beloved sport, and you have become more and more alienated and disenfranchised from the rest of the club, and you have seen people who you know to be racist become people in authority in the club. So first there is the treasurer, and then there was the chairperson. And you thought, what will it be next? Well, perhaps you should, if this is you, or perhaps you are a wonderful, heartfelt person of inclusive love for the world, and you love to row as well, and you have become aware that actually the international rowing meetings that you so enjoyed have become the cover for a network, an underground network of deeply racist people to try and plan the overthrow of decent folk with the values. If this is you, I'd strongly advise you to contact the police. Unless, could the police be racist too? I hope not, for all of our sakes. But mostly I hope it for the black people. Anyway, thank you for your time today. I look forward to speaking with you again soon. This is the end of my journey, and once again, I have not been able to do justice to the subject of digital media. But, this was really weighing on my mind. I hope I have not frustrated you with the way that I have, darted around the subject and not really got to grips with it. But I hope that there are people out there, rowers and cyclists mainly, possibly policemen, who have heard this little monologue of mine and have had their eyes opened to the wonder of positive, affirming love for the world and embracing the rest of humanity. Thank you for your time today. Come for a ride with me again soon, yes? Goodbye.